So in today's episode, we're going to talk about in the dental industry, why is September so horrible and why is January so great and what you can do about it. So let's talk about the good one first. It is awesome in January. Everybody's happy in dental in January. And the reason for that is because there's a bigger pie in January. What do I mean about that? What do I mean there's a bigger pie? A bigger pie means there's more people searching for dentists in January. Why is that? Well, it's because people's insurance benefits reset. Also, there's a whole new attitude. Guess what else spikes in January? Gym memberships. New me, new year, new me, right? New year, new smile. And so people have these goals and people have I'm going to take better care of my teeth, or I'm going to get straighter teeth, or I'm going to, get healthy at the gym, or whatever it may be. I'm going to eat better. And so there's this whole new mindset that happens, plus insurances, most insurances, not all, most insurances reset in January. So you got a bigger piece of the pie. And so it's just better. There's more people searching. You're going to get more new patients. You're going to get more people buying treatment. Just like everything's going to be better in January. And that's why January is so awesome. Well, why is September so horrible? I was just looking at somebody's numbers yesterday, and literally production drops by 100,000. Sorry for interrupting the show, but I got something special for you. So we only got 27 more seats at our in-person event. We're going to be helping you grow in 2026. We're going to be putting together a growth map for you, helping you with attracting the right kind of team members, attracting the right kind of patients, and getting your systems in place for next year so you can actually grow. Now, this event is normally $499, but I have a discount code down below for $199. Make sure you sign up right away. There's only a few seats left. We look forward to seeing you soon. Now back to the show. In September, everybody goes back to school. So what happens is a lot of existing patients. This is a bigger existing patient problem than new patients, but new patients is a problem as well. With existing patients, they scheduled treatment or they scheduled their cleaning a long time ago. And in September, everybody's schedule changes. And the main avatar in dental, the main ideal patient in dental is a mom. 80% of all medical decisions are managed by women. And it's the moms and the wives and the girlfriends. And they are calling 85% of the time. And they're setting up all those appointments and arranging everything. And guess what happens in September when their kids go back to school? Everything changes. And it's hectic. If you've ever had kids before and in September when school starts, it's kind of crazy because the kids have been staying up a little bit later, playing video games, sleeping in a little bit more. And now school starts and they're tired and you got to get them ready and you got to get them out the door. And you kind of forget about that dental appointment. And so dental treatment gets pushed back, people no-show, and schedules fall apart. So what can you do about that? What can you do to actually make September better? Well, what you have to do is you have to market more. That's basically all you can do. You're not going to be able to outperform or figure out a hack to work out how to get all those people to show up in September. You're going to have massive no-shows in September of existing patients. And you're going to see a little bit of a dip from new patients and patient referrals and things like that. So what do you have to do? Well, you have to spend your way out of it, or you have to accept the dip. And the nice thing about new patients is every time a new patient walks through your door, they're going to be buying treatment. Usually, right? And so you're going to get a lot of production from that new patient, and that can help close the gap. But if you have a $100,000 gap you have to close, it's not realistic to get 100 more new patients or anything like that. But if you can get 25 more new patients, that's huge. But that's still a big chunk of money that you're going to have to spend to generate that. So you always have to weigh the pros and the cons, and you have to figure that out. The other thing you can do is also focus more on emergencies during September. Why? Because emergencies are always happening in every single market. So you're always going to have more people wanting to come in. You're going always, every month there's emergencies happening no matter what, no matter what's going on with the schedule. People are falling, chipped teeth, pain, people who didn't listen to the dentist, those kind of things are always going to be popping up. So you can take advantage of those. The other thing you can do is you can learn to get better on the phones during September. So one of the things that you can definitely train your team on is asking if there's anybody else in the household that is due for a checkup. The last thing is you can do a back to school like special or things like that, where a lot of schools require the kids to have some kind of checkup. Now, if you don't see kids, then that doesn't work, right? But if you see children, getting the children to come in is a great way to get the whole family. So if you do a back to school for the younger kids where you do a checkup and you make it very reasonably priced, and then you ask the right questions on the phone, you can convert the family to come in for their cleanings and get things done that way as well. So a lot of different options there, and you could do all of them. You could do some of them, and there's some other things as well. What are your thoughts? Why is January so great in dental and September so September? Why is that? Would love to hear from you down in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you have a great day.